Hello, witches. So let's have a wee talk about the wolf in Ireland. So many moons ago, Ireland used to be full of grey wolves. Okay, they're extinct now. The last wolf in Ireland was killed in 1786 because when we ended up under British colonisation, the Cromwellian government was absolutely horrified that we still had wolves in Ireland, and they had a huge cull on them, and that was in 1653. So the last one went extinct in 1786. Unfortunately, there is not enough wild terrain to reintroduce them back into Ireland without them crossing people and farmers. So yes, more than likely a thing of the past in Ireland, unfortunately. Okay, so I have talked a lot about the folklore of wolves. I've talked about our werewolves, our wolves of Ossory, the curses of wolves. So I'm going to talk more about what the wolves meant to the Irish people, okay? So the wolves are highly associated with the Tuatha Dé Danann, okay? The Irish gods were said to travel around Ireland in the shape of wolves. This is all the gods of Ireland, but they are mostly associated with Queen Maeve, the Queen of Wolves, and the Morrigan, who fought Cuchulainn in the shape of a she-wolf. Wolves were associated with kings, and wolves were associated with warriors. They were seen as fierce, cunning, loyal, and strong. Warriors would often wear wolf pelts into battle. Wolves were also seen as messengers to the other side and were revered as such, so associated with the ancestors. In fact, a very popular boy's name in Irish is Fuelon, which is wolf. There is many Irish words for wolf. Fuelon is one of them. MacTire, a very popular surname, is also wolf in Irish. So even though in Ireland there are many folk tales of people being turned into wolves as curses, or there are many tales of lycanthropy, werewolves, wolves were actually seen as a very positive thing. Werewolves even, they were seen as protectors. And I know in many cultures, a wolf's howl and a wolf's call is seen as very unlucky. But in Ireland, it was seen as very protective and was seen as a very positive omen. Humans were very rarely attacked in Ireland by wolves. And if there was any attacks on humans, it was always by either old or sick wolves, but they generally lived side by side. And this we get to see through the Brehon laws, where the Brehon laws have many laws on the wolves of Ireland, but none on them attacking people. But there is laws on them attacking livestock. Like you will be fined if you drive your neighbour's livestock where you know there is a pack of wolves living. If somebody takes a cub from the wild and raises them up as their own, the law states it is to be treated like a pet dog then. So, a little bit different to other cultures in Ireland, wolves and werewolves were seen as protectors and guardians of the people within the area. There are many folk tales as well of the High Kings of Ireland giving a male calf from every herd as an offering to wolves to protect the rest of the flock, and the wolves then protecting the herds of cattle from other predators and other packs of wolves. So it seems there was a bit of a working relationship going on there as well. In Ireland, as well as other cultures, the wolf was highly associated with the moon, therefore symbolic of change and transformation. In fact, the Gaels, the people of Ireland, like to claim their heritage came from the wolf, not genetically, but symbolically. And Ireland was so full of wolves, and the wolf was so sacred to the Gaels, the people of Ireland, that Ireland used to be nicknamed Wolfland. The wolf was also highly associated with the hunt as they were apex predators, and they were seen as a guide to the Irish people when they were out hunting. So Ireland has so many folk tales, but the most prominent one are the wolves of Ossory. Now I did a TikTok on this before, but unfortunately is lost. So I'm going to finish off with this, okay? So in Ossory, every 7 years, a man and a woman has to volunteer, go forward, and take the shape of a wolf and protect the land and the people of it. And then 7 years later, they will come back and another man and woman will take their place. They are said to be extraordinarily protective of children and lone women. So there you go, the wolf in Ireland.